So I just dropped my bike off again to BugBike there to have a couple of things done to it. A couple of things I noticed in the last few days is the headers are pretty hot. I burnt my leg a couple of times, so I'm having a heat shield attached to the base of the headers there, so hopefully keep my leg away from it. And quite honestly, I do think that they're too loud, so I'm having a dB killer installed as well. Once that's all done, we'll see how we go there. Probably have to get the exhaust remapped and the engine remapped as well, but we'll see how we go. But it really goes quite well. I think it goes better than what it was before. The throttle is less catchy on the downward acceleration. Anyway, so they said 3 hours to have it fitted. I'm going, okay, well, I'll go and hang out at the mall for 3 hours. Maybe catch a movie, grab a coffee. No, I don't want Starbucks. I'll go up and get a burger as well. Maybe a miso burger and a coffee, yeah, why not? Anyway, not much else to do here. The lifestyle of the retired early. I also need to look at a pair of boots. I'm going to have a look at that first. Well, they have a pretty good selection behind there. It's probably the best selection I've seen so far. I might come back with Chanya and choose something there. Prices are around 2,500 baht for like a good steel toe cap set of boots. But again, it's all going to come down to how much fitting and real, toe room I've got, because I've got to have a boot that's not too tight around the toe area. Otherwise, it just plays up with my bad toe. And no, it's not gout. Just get your mind off that stuff. I broke my toe 15 years or 20 years ago and never actually got it sorted out. That's what you do, young and reckless, come home drunk, kick the dining room table and break my toe. Ouch. I scrapped it up myself, but I probably should have gone to the doctor and had it set. It was fine, a few days later, I could walk on it after about a week, could walk on it properly after about a week. But then about maybe 10 years ago it started really playing up. Oh my God. Yes, if you break your toe, go and see a doctor. Looks like they're doing a watch sale at the mall today. I've got a watch, I don't need another one. I often get asked about the differences about living in Thailand versus living in Australia. And now I can only reflect on the fact that, well, here we are in a large mall. This is the biggest mall in our, like you might say, in our suburb, the Mall Vulcan. And what do you got? Well, you got exactly the same stuff here in a mall as what you do in the Australian malls. The only difference is, I think, the shop assistants are 10 times prettier, and they actually seem to want to help you most of the time, which is something that I think is just a complete lost art in Australia. They're only there to pick up a paycheck every week, and they don't give a shit about you. Whereas the Thai people, they tend to smile and say hello and swadika. And only too happy to sort of serve you and look after you. Like this gentleman here. How long you work here? Yeah. My fault, But that's about the only difficulty is finding that that language between English and Thailand. To obviously look at what you want to get. But here we are, the shoes. Yeah, so we're actually in a supermarket now, and I found a style that looks quite nice. I like that style of boot. It comes in black and a brown, and it's got some style to it. 7,500 baht, so it's there is a 30% off sale, but hey, we'll have to see how we go. Unfortunately, you can only find 44. I can't find a 45. I think I'm going to have 45 in this size to actually get the things to fit across the width of my foot. So we'll just see how we go. Well, there we are. That's a size 44, and yeah, it actually feels good across the top of the shoe there. And it is brand new, of course, so it is a bit on the tight side, but I'm sure with a bit of adjustment we'll get it around there. It's not. There's a bit of pressure on the bridge of my toe here, which is where the problem is. But yeah, Timberland. That's the brand. And this is a lovely girl that went. She's a bit shy. But again, as I say, like the service around here is incredible. So there's a lot of different styles. Just don't know, I'm going to have to bring Chanya over here and she's going to have to help me pick, because I'm terrible at picking style. You know, something that looks sexy. These ones here just had a bit of a style on the top, but there's 4 or 5 different styles there. Some suede ones. Suede won't really work, but definitely I saw these ones here as well. These ones here, this was the same in the brown. So I think it's worth coming back and having a look at this one. But it does get back to the whole thing about the you know, price differences here in Australia, or there in Australia versus Thailand. So you know, that'd be sort of $300 for a pair of boots, and I think that's what I'd pay in Australia as well. I'd be discounting, like there's at the shop before. You know, that's the discount shoes, you know, and they're like that's $100 for the same sort of style of shoe. But you know, this is what you get. You have to shop around. There's so much choice here when it comes to actual shopping. Yeah, don't worry, like it was even a challenge in Australia trying to find shoes that I would fit into and find appealing. And it's just one of those, you know, I have a pair of thongs, I have a pair of shoes, I think I have 2 pairs of shoes. You know, like, most of the time you're in bare feet, you know, 80% of the day you're in bare feet. And I don't walk around in shoes at the house. It's only when we go out, and the black ones I've got here do for 90% of the travelling around the place. And I've got my thongs, you know, which is walking around. Well, actually not thongs, they're like a sandal thong. They work perfectly right for me as well. So, you know, making a choice with a pair of shoes is always one of those things that you just got to find who has styles that suit you. Anyway, I'm sure you know all about shopping. Chanya's a shopping expert, she can take me. Yeah, so I was saying when we were out at the I3 Square, they had the Ace, the 32-inch curved screen. That was like, I can't remember what price it was, $7,500. I just checked in IT City here, they don't have that model, he said it's run out. That might have been why I was that price. They've got the Samsung there at 10,000 baht for the 32-inch. And of course the Banana IT beside there, and they've had the LG there, 32-inch curved screen. That was 7,900. So I'm in the market for getting a new one of those. The other thing I'm also trying to consider is whether I pay to have my laptop upgraded. So I'm a stickler for the 3-year lifespan on computers equipment, and this August my Toshiba laptop finishes its. It's getting dark up here. Yeah, my Toshiba laptop is coming up to 3 years old. So again, you know, what do? You just put my light on. There you go. Look at that great little light. It's a bit glary in the face. But yeah, so do I put a new hard drive in it, which is the thing that really wears out on these sort of things, or do I spend some money and probably somebody doing selfies, just like me. Yeah, so do I put a new hard drive in my current laptop and give it another couple of years life, which means, you know, reinstalling all the software and getting everything off that and then dealing with all that Wazza stuff, or do I buy a new laptop for, you know, like, I only need a laptop now really so there's a sort of backup system, because I've got the gaming computer which does everything, but I still do all my video encoding on my laptop, so it's one of those challenging things about what to actually do there. I still haven't made up my mind whether I buy a new laptop, you know, get the full warranty again, and then have the Toshiba as a sort of backup of a backup. The choices we have to make here, you know. How weird, I'm up here at the SF Cinema again, and they used to have Now, the thing here that would show you all the things that are playing, and now it's just got a sticker. I've seen Jurassic World. Just trying to find what the list is. It's not really being very helpful. Coming soon out now, you don't know about that one. Now it's all this new kiosk stuff. You just got to shop around on the kiosk to see what's playing. Well, looking at the lineup, the only thing worth watching there is probably the Jurassic movie. I've seen that and I wouldn't pay to go and see that in the cinema. I think that sort of series is completely dead. Although they've been trying to put some life back into it, and obviously the way that one finishes, they've put a lot more life back into it. It's almost like Planet of the Apes where the dinosaurs run wild. Spoiler alert. So I've said this before, like, how many bloody mobile phone accessory stores can you sit in one shopping mall? It is wall to wall, seriously. And they all sell the same stuff. It's bizarre. Like, you would never see this in Australia. Oh yeah, and if you don't think the mobile accessory stores and paraphernalia is excessive, you get down to the next floor below and it's like the amount of mobile phone shops. Oh my God. It's like it's a prestige symbol. Everybody in Thailand probably has 2 mobile phones if they can afford it. I don't know why. Well, I suppose I got 3, so I can't complain. But you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's just everything seems to just be in excess when it comes to shopping. It's something that I've never really experienced in Australia, and I've lived there pretty much all my life. Oh, well, it's getting close to the 3 hours since I dropped the bike off. He said it would be 3 hours to do that. I've already seen a picture on his Facebook page from about an hour ago where they were working on it, so I know it's not being delayed. So again, it's gotta love the service you're getting around here. That's one thing I really do enjoy about Thailand, is if they can do, they will do, and they do a pretty damn good job about it. There's a lot to be said about some of the stuff I've seen in Australia lately. But yeah, look, I'm not whinging, not complaining. I'm living in Thailand now, got to get used to the pros and cons of the Thai life. Now I'm going to see if I can get a taxi back to where I've got to go to. I'll show up a map. And yes, again, with a little bit of pointing at a Google map and saying that's where I want to go, I managed to get a taxi to bring me back here. It's got the ball, yes. And we should be ready. Hopefully the bike will be ready, but you never know. There always seems to be a lot of photo taking around here, I tell you. So let's sort of see what they've done. Okay, so he's got a heat shield on there. And he's put something inside the exhaust. Give it a try, huh? So there we are, it's a bit better. Still got a nice flow through going there. Mounted up the, hopefully I'll stop it from burning my leg. That's an improvement. I think it won't worry the neighbours so much in the morning when I idle it. I think we got a winner. That was only another 1,500 baht for the heat shield and the extra baffle that went in it. So it's all good. I'll pay the guy and then get him going home, I guess. Anyway, so I'm not going to do a video for riding home. We got that last time. Anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you later. Bye for now.